Hey everyone, this is a demonstration of Desutezeoid, a point-and-click engine I've been working on. As you can see on the screen, there's a test program running in the background. I had some problems recording audio while I was recording that video, so I'm just going to kind of explain what I was showing. As you can see, there's an old menu program, the menu thing there. There's actually a newer menu, which you can see there. And there's also things like dialogues, as you can see, with image support. And that would actually play a sound, had the audio actually recorded. And, yeah. See me opening the same menu again, and then opening the one I was trying to open. You see, yep, and, yeah. And, there you can see me just kind of showing off, some logic, switching between 3 different images to kind of create a rudimentary animation. And you can't do animations up to about, 0.1 seconds per frame. Any faster than that kind of gets a bit inconsistent. And you can see this me showing off things like that red box, which is actually a generated image. And that all same object type can actually be used to create invisible clickable objects to kind of help with like large backgrounds or large images, being able to click on various things in an image without actually having like invisible images and such, which would be kind of weird and annoying. Yeah, and basically you can see on screen text and some text labels. There's actually also a text body screen object, and the dialogues are actually KAD fork logic. And one thing I probably should mention is Desutezeoid actually uses the same basic KAD logic scheme that my Maze engine, TextMaze 5, actually uses, and basically there's been expanded beyond all belief and whatnot. It's still just Boolean values. It's not nothing fancy. It's just that the engine that's using them is a lot more complicated. And you can see here another page, and another thing I should point out is that each page is a separate XML file, and there's also a engine configuration file which you can specify various things and various settings, like the name of the game engine, the icon to show, and the window and whatnot. It's fairly complicated. And yeah, really neat. You can see me just toggling some little rudimentary switches there. Yeah. It's a fairly well capable engine for what it is. And I am working on a game that actually uses it. And that game is Renevan Escape, I believe. Yep. And basically it's just your usual island escape with a bit of a shell-shaded art style. Bold black lines and whatnot. And that's and you may ask, is that because it's easier to draw? Partly, yes. I admit I'm being a bit lazy. But also being practical, because honestly, if I were to do like some of my more super good looking work, it'd be years before I get that game done, basically. Years. Anyways, yeah, and that's Desutezeoid, and yeah. And if any of you want to use this for whatever reason, it's under the GNU General Public License version 3. And I'll put the link to both the engines repository and that repository, that game I mentioned, though will point out that that game I'm working on is kind of incomplete. It's not really unstable from an engine standpoint per se. It's more just it's just that the logic isn't programmed due to the low-level nature of how how Desutezeoid actually works. So yeah, that's basically how this works. So yeah, and I figured I'd just upload a video showing, just basically doing a demonstration of what the demo program looks like and whatnot. If I get it to a point where it's looks the way I want it, I might do like a little bit of this. Might show what that game I'm working on looks like. Do like a in the works sort of video if I get it to a point where I actually have something to show that is, well, complete. It's a bit of an development state, and yeah, I think I'll just bring this video to a bit of a close here. That again, I'll put the links in the description. Like, subscribe, and see you next time.